Hello everyone, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Rob Moretti. We're here at the Mamaroneck Pool for a swim meet between the Mamaroneck Tigers and the Thundercats. The Thundercats are a combo team of 5 schools. We'll get you those later, but they come in 1 and 2. The Tigers come in 1 and 1. It should be an interesting meet. We'll have the diving portion first, and then we'll have the swimming events following the diving. That's all coming up next on LMC TV.
Six and a half. 52-21D, back 1 somersault, half twist, free, 1.7. Colin, you can't make this varsity team up. It has not changed one bit, and me and Miss Ferguson don't even have you anymore. What's he doing next, front? 5, 6, 6. Oh. Give me, you ready? Amelia, 103B, forward 1.5 somersaults pike, 1.7. I just glanced at the number and yeah. You know, you didn't do it for so many years, you have like, just. Six and a half, 4.5, 6.5. .302C, reverse 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Five, 6.5, 5.5. You ready? Emilio, 401B, inward dive pike, 1.5. Six and a half, 6.5. Emilio, 403C, inward 1.5 somersaults tuck, 2-2. Yeah. Five and a half. This concludes diving.
Underway with the first race, 200 medley relay. Saw Emilio Fernandez, the only diver in the diving event, so the Tigers get all the points for that. We'll add those in once they're tabulated and the proper spot in the program. Might see some flags near the top of your screen. The Tigers, where their flags were too high, they had to put in some temporary flags. So we hope those don't interrupt your enjoyment of this swim meet at home. Looks like the team in lane 3 is out to the early lead. That's a Thundercats squad. Thundercats, a combination of Byram Hills, Briarcliff, Pleasantville, Valhalla, and Westlake. Mostly A and B schools in other sports. So our last telecast before the holiday break, so hope everyone out there has a happy holiday. We'll cover one more game this Thursday, but that one won't be broadcast until the new year. And that lane 3 team, like they're in the lead here for the Thundercats. Looks like this event coming to a close. We'll get you the official results. We'll update the score. And we'll have the next event when we come back on LMC TV. And the swimmers are in for the 200-yard freestyle. Tiger swimmers are Lucas Tucker, John Dillon, and Zachary Berger. For the Tigers, the Thundercats, Andrew Hammond, Christian Maraglia, and Robert Waxman. Again, it looks like Thundercats in lane 3 have the early advantage here, as they are just about halfway done here. It's 4 times down and back. Each length of the pool is 25 yards, so you can do the math from there. Down and back 50. 4 times will give you the 200. Looks like Lucas Tucker is holding down second place for the Tigers at the moment, but really challenging Hammond for the lead here. Hammond a sizable advantage. He just turned. Tucker hasn't got in for the turn yet. Third place looks like the Tigers have a shot there in lane 6 with Dillon, close between lanes 5 and 6. As Hammond looks like he comes into the finish here with a first place finish. And Tucker, without much trouble, will come in second. Third place will be the interesting race to watch here between lanes 5 and 6. And it looks like Dillon has a slight advantage, like he finished in third place. You don't have to win every event. If you take 2 places, that's how you win a meet. Tigers only took second in the first event. As the last swimmer finishes, we'll get your score update. We'll have the next event when we come back. Next event, 200-yard individual medley. Always a fun start with the butterfly right off the bat. Tiger swimmers are Anton Callanan and Josh Abraham. They start flipping into the backstroke portion. Like the Thundercats out to another lead here in lane 3. That's been a hot lane for them. Brian Glatt in lane 3. Callanan's in 4 and Abraham is in 6 for the Tigers. Big lead in lane 3 for Glatt. Glatt's into the final leg. Liam Naughton in lane 5. Strong bid for second place. Tigers all trailing, as well as the third swimmer, Anthony Radovanovic, for the Thundercats. So it is Glatt in first. And Naughton in second. The race for third. Looks like the Tigers will take third in this one. As in lane 4, it's Anton Callanan, who looks like he's going to bring it home. Quick challenge at the end, but he will come in third in this event. As it looks like the Thundercats will pull out a little bit further in front. We'll get the official score when we come back on LMC TV. 50-yard freestyle underway. Quick sprint down and back. Won't even have time to name the swimmers. You know who you are. If they're down quickly, we'll have a non-scored heat following this quick race. Like lane 3 coming to a win, but Tigers look like they might take second and third here. A lot of splishing and splashing, hard to tell from this angle. We'll have the results and the next heat when we get back. Second heat, we do have the scoring from the first heat. Tigers did indeed take second and third place. They now trail 37-25. As the exhibition swimmers will finish up their 50-yard freestyle. Good mark of where you are as a swimmer is when you go max effort for a quick burst, how fast can you do it? We'll all finish within a few seconds of each other as they normally will. And we'll be right back. Butterfly coming up next. And we are back. We've added in the diving total, 6 points for Emilio Fernandez. Tigers down 6 points heading into the 100-yard butterfly. Jake Tucker and Ryan Johansson are in the pool for the Tigers. It's Draper, Matt 2, and James Pastor in for the Thundercats. And it looks like the Cats have the advantage here in the butterfly in lanes 3 and 5. Looks like Draper and 2 will take this one with ease. and they might sweep. You can't take all 3 spots, so either way the Tigers will get the points for finishing in 3rd. But the Thundercats here will add to their team lead. So we'll update the score for you, and we'll have the 100-yard freestyle when we get back next. Welcome back. It's the 100-yard freestyle as promised. Austin Graham, Matt Agurto, and Zachary Berger in the pool for Mamaroneck. Tigers need to start taking some events if they want to pull out the team win today. So far, they're challenging for 2nd and 3rd. But it's Declan Ahern in lane 3 out to the slight lead here. Looks like he's got a Tiger right on his trail, but pulling away here towards the end. Looks like Tigers will be able to take 2nd and 3rd in this event. And the Thundercats win another. So, as we've been doing, we'll update the score for you. Official score up top left half of your screen. We'll be right back on LMC TV. 500-yard freestyle underway. Tigers narrow the deficit a bit to 57-43. That's unofficial. Official score again, top left corner of your screen. You see the numbers, the counters at the end. 20 laps is a lot of laps, so swimming is hard enough. If you have to count, now you don't have to count. The number's right in front of you. .500-yard, always the longest event, and a showcase of marathon running style swimming, more of a pacing technique. You don't want to burn yourself out the first few laps and then have nothing left to finish the race with. Tiger swimmers are Dylan, Agurto, and Berger. For the Thundercats, Chan in 5, Hammond in 3, and Waxman in 7. It does appear that Hammond has the lead. He's won an event or 2 already. And as they continue, I want to remind you, make sure you follow all of us at LMC TV, not just the sports program. You can follow the sports program on Twitter. Tweet scores of games and retweets of media coverage of your favorite local teams at Mamaroneck and Rhinebeck High Schools. That's at LMC TV Sports. You can follow, we've changed our name, LMC TV Community Media Center on Facebook as we slide our mission into the new age. All of our games you can watch on our website, lmctv.org. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube, LMC Varsity Sports Channel. And you'll have all the newest content sent your way. That includes plays of the week and full game broadcasts. So it looks like Hammond out to a sizable, nearly 2 full lap lead here. Impressive for the Thundercats, being a school that, or a team made up of 5 schools, Byram Hills, Briarcliff, Pleasantville, Valhalla, and Westlake, that You know, a lot of times you put together so many small schools and you have the numbers, but you still need a standout athlete from some of those schools in combo teams to have success. And clearly this team has some standout swimmers. Most of the other swimmers are just hitting lap 11. Hammond's on lap 14, or lap 13, excuse me. Well, 14 now, as he's already nearly back down to start lap number 15 as he goes into the turn. So Hammond, almost without a doubt, in strong position to take first place here in the 500-yard freestyle. Looks like Dylan in lane 4 is challenging for second at the moment. My goodness, Hammond's already near the end. Into his final trip down and back. He's got a lead of about 4 laps here on the competition. As long as he doesn't huff too much water on the way back, he's going to come in first. And the Tigers' John Dillon in lane 4 is still trying to finish up what could be a second place finish here, which would be big for his team. And actually might be a third place, as looks like Chan in lane 5 is about a half lap ahead. And at this stage of the game, hard to make up that much. But Dylan and Agurto both trying to finish up strong here. And that will do it for Chan. He will come in second as he comes into the finish.
6, we really don't know though. I think 6.
Actually, pardon me, he's got one more trip down and back. Here comes Chan. He'll finish in second. The only question is which Tiger will come in third. Will it be Dylan or Agurto? It's Dylan with the advantage. You can tell it's the last lap when the speed picks up a little bit. Empty the gas tank here. And right down to the finish. Agurto might have bested Dylan. Doesn't change the team results, but Agurto with a strong finish individually. And Berger for the Tigers. Sorry, it's not Berger, that's Waxman from the Thundercats, who is finishing up his final laps. No shame in coming in last in this event because they'd all beat the pants off of me in a race. That will do it for the 500-yard freestyle. Looks like the Thundercats will pull away a little bit. We'll get the updated score when we come back. Back to the 200 freestyle relay. This should be pretty quick. Several teams, I think every lane's full except for lane 1. See the healthy 18-point lead here for the Thundercats. First, second, and third all went in with about a second apart from each other. think those are the 3 teams from the Thundercats. Second change is just about done. Swimmers coming back for the final shift. The first place, I think that's Mamaroneck's squad in lane 4, who putting up a strong showing right now in first place. Second, excuse me, as it looks like the lane 5 team came in first for the Thundercats. The final swimmers will finish up here. We'll get you a score update. 3 events left. And it's Mamaroneck trailing. We'll be right back. We're back. Tigers actually did really well in that freestyle relay. They've narrowed the gap quite a bit. 69-61 is now the score. There was a disqualification along the way too. So now we're into the 100-yard backstroke. The Tigers suddenly are right back in it. Strong showing by their freestyle relay teams. And the final event is the 400 freestyle relay, so we'll see if that team can bring it home. It's looking like Thundercats have the advantage here in the backstroke. Lanes 3 and 5, or actually, excuse me, it looks like that is lane 3 and lane 5. I'm not wrong. Even lanes are the Tigers, odd lanes are the Thundercats. Looks like they took the top 3 spots. Tigers have got team credit for 3rd place, but that will add to the Thundercat lead. And we'll have the 100-yard breaststroke next. Welcome back, 100-yard breaststroke. Tigers took a big hit in that 100-yard backstroke event. Down now by 18 points. They're going to need a dominant finish here. Should be even tougher with Mat 2 there in lane 3, leading the way here for the Thundercats. Combo team, Byram Hills, Briarcliff, Pleasantville, Valhalla, Westlake. That's why you see the BBPVW in the score graphic. And 2 is going to finish in first quite handily. Looks like they're going to sweep it again. This might clinch the meet for the Thundercats. So it looks like they've got first, second, and third. We'll get the updated score, and we'll be back with the final event when we come back on LMC Varsity Sports. Final event, 400-yard freestyle relay. Haven't been officially notified yet, but Thundercats up by 28 points. Good chance that they're swimming exhibition in this last event.
What's the score? We're going to stop scoring for Westlake.
And that is factual. We just were confirmed. Tigers will get all the team points for this. Doesn't matter. They can't catch up. Not enough points left to earn to bridge the gap here. But at the very least, Tigers can be proud of that comeback in the middle of the meet, especially their performance in that 200 free relay. Definitely put themselves in a position to try to tie this meet up in a meet that going in they knew would be hard for them, and certainly didn't embarrass themselves in any way. A solid showing for the Tigers today. Thundercats just have some tremendously gifted swimmers. We hope you enjoyed our time here at the Homix Pool today. Again, this is our last broadcast of the 2017 year. Hope you all have a happy holiday. We will be covering a basketball game at Mamaroneck in 2 days' time, but that game won't go to air until the new year. We'll shut down for the week between the Christmas and New Year's holidays. Of course, we'll be back with plenty more in January, so make sure you come back and check us out. Pretty neck and neck here. Not that order of finish matters, but something weird just happened. I heard some piece of metal clank around. Hopefully it was on the side, not anything affixed to the pool. Looks like everything's all right. A facilities nightmare here with the flag violation. They have to put in these temporary flags. The permanent ones higher up, apparently too high, need to be 7 feet or less. That is more than 7 feet. I can eyeball it myself. So hopefully something they can remedy here and restore the look here back to the classic look instead of the 7-year-old birthday party look that they've had to go with out of necessity. Final swimmers have made their way into the pool. And we'll be wrapping things up in just a minute or two. We're in the final down and back now. We will get the final score and flash that up on the screen in the score graphic once the meet comes to an end and things are official. But it will be the Thundercats picking up the team win to improve to 2-2. And the Tigers will lose, dropping to 1-2 on the season. So that will do it. Final score is up on your screen. Tigers falling to the Thundercats. Stick around for the post-game show. We'll talk to Coach Ferguson, hopefully, and wrap this up for you. That's next on LMC Varsity Sports. Back on the post-game show, joined by Tigers head coach Kathleen Ferguson. Coach, you don't get the team win today, but the team definitely looked like they performed well, especially in that 200 free relay.
200 free relay did very well. Besides that, I had 2 boys make 2 sectional cuts. So we've got a total of 3 kids going individually for sectionals, which is great on the 3rd meet. I'm very happy with their individual performances. It's really hard to go up against a team that has 5 combined schools against 1. But I think we're holding our own as far as looking at the individual swims and doing well with it.
And only the third meet. It's still a young season. What have you seen so far in terms of improvement, and then what are some of the goals for this team moving forward?
It's a very young team. I've got 2 8th graders, and I've got 2 9th graders. So everybody's like underclassmen. I think I only have 3 seniors. So goals for going forward, I think with the rest of the season, is just self-improvement. It's all that I'm really looking at. If somebody can go for that little personal best, inch towards a sectional cut, maybe a state cut, I'll be very happy with them. And they should be happy with themselves.
And speaking of a group that has only 3 seniors, how have they been kind of leading the team so far?
They've been really good. They're taking the little ones under their wing. At practice, we've spread the big guys out, and so the little guys know what the expectations are, putting the lanes in, just the day-to-day type of jobs that need to be done. And it makes it very cohesive with our group. So.
Rob Moretti back here one more time, wrapping up a defeat for the Mamaroneck Tigers, 95-79 to the Thundercats, the 5-team combo school. And as we heard from Coach, it's not always about team wins, and it's not. 2 more sectional qualifiers for the Tigers today, and definitely some improvement that they're showing. Still a young season, 3rd meet, and definitely a team that seems to be trending in the right direction. The CEO of LMC TV is Eric Lewis, and COO is Matt Sullivan. The community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. Cameras at the pool today, run by Jareel Semister and Noah Velasquez. One more time, I'm Rob Moretti. Have a happy new year. We'll see you in 2018 on LMC Varsity Sports.